99th anniversary. Today, there's a virtual rally being held. Let's cross there now live.
Possible, so that we're able to make it on time for our main message, which will be at exactly 12 o'clock. And therefore, I will quickly and speedily move to the first president of COSATU, who's representing the trade union today. That is Comrade Mike Shingange. I know that, of course, one of the unions, which is NEHAW, is on the forefront, on the receiving end during these current times. And COSATU will actually pass its message at the moment, and we will be dealing with all those matters together as a vanguard of the working class. Comrade Mike Shingange, first Deputy President, I'm handing over to you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Program Director, National Treasurer, Comrade Joyce. Let me greet the General Secretary of the SACP, together with the national officials of the party, the Central Committee members, and the great Kabazel, Comrade Zweli, on behalf of the ANC. I have speed myself, so don't worry, Chair. I'm going to conclude very soon. But Comrade Blade, allow me to pass a special greeting to Comrade Sole Mapaela for his other role of doubling up as a leader of COSATU when we are not there. We want Okay. Thank you very much. As a COSATU, we want to indeed say we are very proud to be part of this historic moment when the party is nearing its centenary. Not only that the party celebrates 99 years of existence, but the party is moving towards 100 years of existence, something that many organizations in the African continent and the world are not able to achieve. We are very proud as a federation to be part of our history together with our vanguard and the struggles that we have waged and continue to wage together. It was the party that shaped the theoretical understanding of the liberation movement in this country and all the progressives that fought to liberate this country. It is the party that shaped many of the economic policies that catapulted the liberation movement into coming into government. For that, we remain internally grateful to the South African Communist Party. We know of the role, and we're beneficiaries as a federation of the role the party has played in building the working class, particularly the trade union movement in this country, both organizationally, but also political development. It would not have been possible if it was not for the party to have so many stalwarts of trade union movement that became leaders of our society in various spheres of life, including in government, including in the ANC, and even in the party. And we want to urge the party to take this moment to continue to do the very same thing going forward, because the road ahead shall require a politically clarified activist of our country. We also want to say that the convening and the meeting today, it shows the resilience of the party, that no amount of a crisis, no amount of uncertainty in the world shall deter the vanguard of convening and observing this momentous history of 99 years. Two last points that we want to pass as a federation. One is that we are currently engaged in a struggle to reimagine what is called a new normal. We did imagine in the past
they were facing participating in a gathering with the intention to incite public violence or bigotry, as you may say. Then there was a second charge, which unfortunately was not put to the accused persons at the police station, which was a charge of violating COVID regulation by unnecessary.
Okay, Comrade Mike. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was saying, Comrade Chair, that we always imagined that the COVID-19 will pose a very serious economic crisis going forward, and it's going to need what we call a new normal. We knew that the new normal is going to be a struggle between the capital and also the working class. And we knew that the new normal is going to be a product of the victory of that struggle by one class over the other. What we want to say that going forward as a party is that we must lead all the progressives to indeed shape what that new normal is supposed to look like, because other classes are going to want to shape that new normal for their own interest to the extent that the working class and the poor are going to continue to suffer. However, what we did not imagine that COVID-19 will bring is the scourge and the catalogue of corruptions that we are now witnessing in our country today. That even when people are dying like flies, even when the country, majority of South Africans are scared, people still find time and comfort in pocketing and lining up to loot the resources of our people, irrespective of the crisis that we are facing. We want the party to join us as we move into the street, as COSATU, and everywhere else to try and expose and fight this kind of pandemic, because it's a pandemic on itself. Our view is that it can't be that the little resource that we have, even to the extent that we go to the IMF to try and get money, but we still find time and the resources to fail. Lastly, Chair, as Comrade Piniko and the Chair said, we are facing a war in this country of an invisible enemy called COVID-19. The soldiers of this war are the frontline workers and those public health workers. Themselves,